What's up, 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 What's up,
Powering on, mic off.
What's up,
Powering on, mic off.
What's up,
Powering on, mic off.
What's up, everybody? We are going to be playing The Outer Worlds today, leaving off where I left off last night. Long story short, started recording, thought there was some sort of multiplayer because I saw one video. Turns out to be false information. So, don't know if those videos are going to be coming out on the channel or not because it's me and my friend talking, but we'll find out. Anyways, we are on our ship. I believe we just got to the Groundbreaker. Just make sure everything is set up here. All right. No, don't quit. Alright, let's see. Take our companion here. How's everyone doing today? A little bit of a early stream, I know. Let's see, what are we supposed to be doing? Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Okay.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Well, you probably should have.
Now, I did kind of mess up and accidentally stole something. That's why that guy is red. Hopefully he doesn't just start attacking me.
Identification, please. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, man.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
How do I get that
You'll want to take it up
resolved?
with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned
Typical.
down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship,
Hey, what's
doesn't
up,
happen
Andrew?
much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our
Skipping class
operations.
to make
If
my
I had to take a
campaign
guess
review.
as to why,
Awesome.
you must have riled up someone
Or,
important.
well, depends on how you look at that. Gotta be the first out there. Or one of the first. I'd take a guess as to why. You must have riled up someone important. Oh.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a
Game
favor?
audio's too loud? Got it. How does that sound?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay.
Okay.
Tell her the shipment's
If I need
not
to
in
make
yet.
it even
It's
lower,
not
I
coming
can.
in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker.
Like I said, I've
Every
heard
couple of
that
months,
it's
we even
pretty
get a big
insane.
interstellar freighter.
I have
Two
not
biggest
watched
operations
any
are the board.
videos on it
That
yet.
is Halcyon
I
Holdings
plan
and
to
Sublight
make
Salvage.
yours the first
But there
watch.
are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most
Have
of
to
those
get
jobs are
around
going to take you off station,
watching
though.
it. Those jobs are going to take you. That's all I
Alright.
needed.
Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're
Alright, I have it turned down
hearing things.
pretty low now.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice
Well, that's
said his
gonna
name
help
was
too much.
Graham?
So if
Graham,
it doesn't,
right.
then I'll go into the actual game
Broadcasting on a
settings and
dead
turn it
world
down.
full of monsters.
This is Halcyon News.
Hard for me to judge on that since if I turn my volume on my stream, start playing through the.
What do you think you're doing?
Feel that? Dang it! I keep doing that.
Nice
Hey, you.
doing business with you.
Doing talking to somebody, but
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge, a soft sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
not renting.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Still can't
Now,
believe I made that
I only have the
mistake.
one nav key,
There
and they're
was
hard to
a
come by these days. It won't be cheap.
multiplayer.
If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me
Well,
about the opportunity.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret
I
worth
thought it was going to
selling,
be longer than
might be I
4.5
could find a
hours.
buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the Corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I need. Leveled our defense for our melee. Points in. One point into. Charge up an overhead power attack that damage.
Go back to Byzantium, you gorgeous.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has
Yeah, we kinda
something
crushed him.
happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
And
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
oh, sure, why not? What was your...
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did
Any
he?
picture. Lie. I'll be truthful. 1 in chat if you want me to lie. Type 2 in chat if you don't want me to lie. Alright, we're not gonna lie then. So...
It must have been lost with Alex then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
Just eaten alive by fair.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Talk to Alex.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Don't remember.
What? All right, I suppose. How might I assuage your fears? Whom else would I work for? Those sublight thugs? That Tennyson woman? The sweaty masses in the groundside townships? The board is the only force for order in this rough-and-tumble colony of ours. Without them, we'd all starve to death or meet our end in a canid's jaws. That's a curious question. I can't say I've ever considered how my personal satisfaction factors into the work I do. Permit me to answer your question in another way. In Byzantium, I was one among many. I often felt lost in the hurry and expanse of the capital. Here I have a measure of power and suffer little oversight. It makes for a different kind of loneliness, but it's one I've found I can endure. I understand.
No, it doesn't.
And I would ask the same of you, but I suspect I'd find your answers less than satisfactory, wouldn't I? Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, la. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest.
Always
Nothing
okay.
to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons.
entire.
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
I need to get board a favor. I need to.
That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you.
Alright, I'll go
Oh,
talk
thank
to
you
her.
so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return.
At least he
Now,
released my.
is there any way in which I might assist you? Be my guest. Ask away.
Let's go talk to Gladys.
Is it Mr.
again.
Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
I know she's in there.
This is Halcyon News.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Nope, not here for that, lady.
Depends. What are you planning to do with it? You got a good heart, wanting to do this for him. Frankly, I'm tired of Udom's whining. Don't kill me, please. And I'll pay, I swear. The man's been messaging me 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh, you're
How
good,
is a
Andrew.
woman supposed to read her new missives when her incoming folder's all cluttered?
Don't have a.
Suit yourself. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Sell the candy back. Back to our ship and bathroom. Don't remember how to get back.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Because nobody's looking around.
This is Halcyon News.
Ah, okay. Found it.
Rizzo has slap your whole family tonight.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into ground?
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious? You're giving me a shot? All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
Oh, God. Are you reading off your hand?
Yeah, it's a second draft. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
It better be.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Probably.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Because I don't have to pay you any money. Got any money. Why I'm going on these quests. Back in the ship, see where we need to fly off to.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it. Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Still gonna take Pavarti though. Alright, we got a little group going now.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
It is loud.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor. Aha! our portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Bubbles.
Feel free to try it on the mobile.
Nice hit!
For sake, I was saving that for a special occasion. Look at this mess. Oh well, at least the tumors are still edible.
Gross.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home.
So
My
weird.
secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Out of the hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Please, by all means.
I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Alright, I'm back. Look around. Alright, we need to go and... around just a little bit more here, just thing we can take. Pop up. I'll sell nicely.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
It is. I didn't think. Awesome. Is that coming out today, or when do you plan on releasing the video for it? I have it scheduled for shoot, reminding me of the Facebook group. Share my live stream over there. Double check real quick. It's actually scheduled for 12 Central, so something minutes. I thought I had it scheduled for 2. Ouch. Alright, I'm gonna go delay it. No. But if you're uploading it right now, it should be up at least, you still have to do commentary and everything. Hey, what's up, Gabriel? Going. It'll work. Yes, the beard is coming back. A week or two back, not to the length it was, but
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
listen to this.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
What's up, killer?
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Beating myself up about all the recording I did last night. 4 hours of video from this game that I'm not going to be able to use. Yikes. I just shared it everywhere. Kind of depends on get those notifications at. Unless you did. What am I supposed to be talking? Oh, me. Chip's got attitude. Go back. here.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
One of these days we'll start fighting stuff.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar jobs.
Talk to...
Those Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We got your price.
For some reason it locks us out. Been a few quests like that already that don't go ahead and get them taken care of.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local.
Was a time I wanted to be an engineer.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Cause any? I've already stolen some stuff. Trying to. Might have to.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders.
I already had to.
You seem different. So welcome aboard.
Quest people.
Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm always honest around Ms. Tennyson.
I tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
So you did raid. Yep. Alone. Cool. Now, you say long one. Does that mean it's going to be like 20 minutes? Because like some of your longest videos are like 10-15 minutes. All for sitting through a long one. I'm curious. Thank you, Gabriel, for having your notifications on. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I guess that would be a long one for you. It'd be interesting. Go talk to Grandma Lady.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local ward.
Wow. That's actually pretty surprising. Wish I could feel okay uploading 3 or 4 minute videos or 10-minute videos. Fun range in that 20.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
Really comes down to I need
you don't hurry up.
do
Someone
more
will get you
chopping of my
snooping
videos,
around there before
so
you do.
I leave a lot of dry spots.
Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in?
That would be like 3 days because it takes me an hour to go through like there's going to be an audio difference here, but I'm going to try out something.
Mic on.
How does that sound? That sounds too much different. Then I can go back to the Yeti. Now.
Mic off.
How does that sound? Back on the Yeti, I don't know why it would be cutting out though. Might be the noise suppression. I went ahead and turned that off. Just means that there's going to be some background noise. At least more background noise. If it keeps doing it, then I'll just deal with the headset. You guys know I'm all about quality and
You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly.
For all I know, the program might need to be updated, you know? What's up, Maverick? I also have the tendency to like talk quieter here and there, so call me out on it. Like, if I'm getting too quiet, just be like, dude, speak up. What's up, Hussman? Alright, Gabriel, see you later. Thank you for coming to the stream out with us. I am doing pretty good, playing some Outer Worlds. Alright, hurry in, lad. Yeah, if you're interested in dying horribly.
Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia is happy to oblige. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe.
Yeah, pick my poison.
Might be best to, yes.
Locked, so I don't have...
Suit yourself. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
No, because I can't buy.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Datapad one. Probably need both. Buy it, sure. Buy that one too. I feel like I'm going in circles. Go ahead and make him.
Knock you out hard. SCN-76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pastry nuts.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Then we go and jump into a fight of some sort. Oh. Talk to her ship and all this stuff.
Your face is a sight.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. She rhymed compression alternator with aches to meet her. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff.
Playing a dating sim.
Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it.
Dating simulators.
But I'm gonna change that.
That's just how
Right now.
Like, it's all downhill.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right
like
now.
another
Could we
week or two?
maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost
Call
Hope?
it an actual beard. Now it's just scruff. I want to go back to the ground.
Drinking never solved nothing, Captain. I ain't been able to sleep for 3 nights now. I just want to unwind. Just the tiniest bit. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
I'm gonna go get drink. Figure out world we can go to. You know, it's a little scruffy right now. It's growing a little bit. Said, like a two, be able to call it a beard. You're looking at this.
We're now orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Right.
No guards, huh? I like this place already.
On that sign.
Captain, something hit them.
Nice looking armor.
Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
All that noise.
Here they come!
Down they go!
Don't mess with the best!
Middle of the stream. Yeah, it has a tendency to evaporate people. Nice.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Hurt.
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
Looks like it was pretty bad. Fight one of those.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Oh.
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Weren't allowed.
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Anything else you'd like to know? Forget I said anything about that.
Huh?
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice peddles.
say, bud.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Oh, did you?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. Yes, of course. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
If you'd like me to punch you.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
It'll just do diet tooth.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
Couldn't imagine diet toothpaste.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were.
Better pay me in toothpaste.
Far too much paperwork.
That diet toothpaste. Section. Got so many questions.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab.
Find Jameson first. Come on, doggies. Fight.
Here they come!
Nobody messes with you, boss! Just getting started!
That's gotta be where Mr. There we go!
Nice hit!
Don't run off too far. Let's give our armor. Still in the building. Not bad. I haven't gotten into like a fight that I thought I was gonna die in yet. Lots of ammo just I have that shrink. Not anymore. It has something to I'll be right back, guys.
Mic on. Mic off.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for whenever they get done. I'm gonna start the stream back up, so share it everywhere again. Yeah, thank you guys for all continue here shortly. I'm gonna even close the game out. Back here in a little bit.